Hello and welcome back to 40k Space Marine. Sorry, Warhammer 40k Space Marine. I should be specific about these things, but... God, you guys are bloody vandals. Ooh! That's gonna sting in the morning. Yes, as I say, a lot of the backstory of the Orcs is kind of fascinating in that they were basically created for a war between an incredibly powerful race of Psychers and a race known as the Catan, or the Star Gods, who were using a race known as the Necroteur? Never been sure of the pronunciation, I've only ever seen it written down. And then later they convinced the Necroteur to effectively give away their souls to all intents and purposes and become the Necrons, who are these sort of space zombie things, who, made of a living metal, and they are pretty damn close to unkillable. But you've got to feel kind of sorry for the Necrons in a lot of ways, actually. But so the Orcs were actually specifically designed to not fear death. Whereas the vast majority of the universe sees death as this sort of spectral figure, with a big side and the hood and all that classic death imagery. The reason for that in the 40k universe is that it's a racial memory of one of the Catan. So a lot of them share that imagery. Orcs don't have an image of death. There isn't an equivalent of the Grim Reaper for the Orcs because they don't have a racial memory of it. They don't fear it. It's one of the reasons they're so, utterly relentless in combat. You can make an Orc back off for a second by blowing apart one of his friends, but for the most part, it's not going to last for very long. So Orcs basically don't have any concept of an afterlife. They don't have any of those kind of concepts. They just don't really fear death at all. Like on a loop, or am I in the right place? Oh, we'll know if the bad guys start turning up. Yeah, I'm in the right place. Good. You can't get turned around in those tunnels if you're not careful. You might have noticed I'm using the plasma pistol a lot more than I use the bolt pistol. There's a reason for that. It's actually worth it. Bolt pistol is not very powerful. Plasma pistol, on the other hand, very, very handy for taking out some of the mid-range guys before they become an issue. Like the guys with glowy eyes. They're quite vulnerable to the plasma pistol, relatively speaking. A lot more than they are to hand-to-hand weapons, anyway. Didn't even notice that. Rally-ho! Come on, chaps! Let's be having you. I don't suppose you'd care to follow Queensberry rules. Oh, there are times when I can be very, very British. For the record, no— oh, good lord, didn't see him coming. That is a big knob. That's also a dead big knob. And that is why I only use Fury mode occasionally. Because it's good to have it ready in case you need it in a pinch. Okay, so I need to go that way. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Yeah. For the record, I don't think in Britain actually, says things like, put them up, Queensberry rules. But it's such a good national stereotype that I can't help but want to use it. It's the same way if I went to the south of America and nobody said howdy y'all, I'd be really disappointed. I hate bomb squigs. Seriously, if anything's going to kill you in this game, it's bomb squigs. Because if they explode right next to you, they can actually virtually one-shot you. Though I'll admit, Having that many bomb squigs that close to that guy was helpful. Oh, yes. Ah, that felt good. Ooh, melter gun, fantastic. Ditch the vengeance launcher because I never use it. The Vulcan assault pattern melter gun fires a scorching plume of molecularly agitated heat at close range. Power comes at the expense of low ammunition stores and long recharge between shots.
Even here, the tech priests honor their machine god.
So yeah, so in this game, they basically use the melter gun like it's a shotgun. A really wicked one of that. Hang on, wait for it. Let's let them cluster a bit. Wait for it, wait for it. Now. Oh, just look at that. I cut through like 7 or 8 of them in one clean fell swoop. Oh. I mean, granted, yes, I used up half of my melter gun ammunition in that firefight, but wow, do I love the melter gun. Just got so much bang for its buck. I love that phrase as well, bang for its buck. It's a shotgun term, isn't it? I'm assuming, anyway. You know, reference to buckshot, possibly? Sorry, my brain seems to be on fast forward at the moment. I'm waffling even more than usual. It's probably because I don't have to think. You know, there are some games when I need to concentrate to figure out exactly what I need to do. This, partially it's because I've played it a lot, partially it's just that kind of game, but I really... You know, this is one of those games where I can just happily... You know, put my... hands on autopilot and just enjoy what's going on. I'm having to think too much about it. And that's, you know, some people would say that, you know, oh, why would you want to turn your brain off? No, sometimes it's nice, frankly. You know, it's the same way that you can enjoy a fairly dumb action movie. You know, sometimes it is nice to just turn off your brain and just go, this is awesome. And that's fundamentally what this game is. This is a popcorn game. But if you want to analyse it by just really digging into the 40k lore that surrounds it, you absolutely can. What's this? Ah, Superior Fury, okay. Makes it last longer. Quite useful in its own ways. Great, more of them. Probably should have changed weapon if I'm honest. That was a waste of a melter charge. Yep. Oh boy, I saw it. Saw the bomb squig. Aha, got it.
Kill them spice.
Look at that. And that guy could have shot me. He didn't.
This place is gonna be your grave.
Wouldn't have done him much good, you know, I had the momentum on that attack. You know, there's no way he could have put enough fire in me to stop me before I got close enough to... Well, cut his head off, but... Oh boy! One of them's got explosives! I might be about to die. Okay, that was close. Okay, and the health is back. Good. I say, you do have to be a little careful in this game. Because you are technically vulnerable while you're performing the execution moves. Aha, got the Rocketeer. I don't remember what Rocketeers are called. They're Orc Rocketeers. Oh boy, that was explodey. Another bloody squib. As I mentioned earlier about the way orcs reproduce, it's actually kind of fascinating. They're actually part fungus. That's why their skin is green. I'm deadly serious. Orcs are part fungus. When they die, they basically release a cloud of spores that can actually grow into fresh orcs. It's one of the reasons they're so damn difficult to eradicate.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
Ideally you need to burn an orc corpse completely to make sure it doesn't release many spores.
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of here and find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
Either way, it's an interesting little race. Violent, psychopathic, and extremely angry, but interesting. We're about to have company through those, I can guarantee it. Maybe? Maybe not. Put it this way, we've seen the orcs coming through those kind of tunnels recently. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, here we go. Got some backup now. Oh, that's gonna sting in the morning. Damn it!
Only in death.
And you know what killed me? It was a bloody bomb squib. Told you. They're always what kills me. I keep saying squib when I mean squib. No, squib when I mean squig. That's it. Okay, let's go get these bastards. Let's try not to... Watch out for the guys with explosives and the guys and the bloody bomb squibs. Because those are the dangerous ones. Generic guys with choppers? Nah, no problems. Hey. Yeah, even the rocket launcher guys, if you get unlucky, they can do some serious damage to you. Once you're in close, they're not too bad, because obviously they're using rocket launchers. Oh yeah, they're tank busters, aren't they? Again, spelled with a Z, because orcs can't spell. Bothering to spell things correctly just isn't in the orc lexicon. Now, I'm wrong turn of phrase there. Lexicon would be the right word. Modus operandi? And down you go.
At last, away to the surface.
Yep. Most useful. Upsy daisy. Stop running into the things. You cannot turn on a dime in this game. Right, that to me seems like a pretty good point to end this part. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.